Archangel Michael says, you did not come across this message by accident. Everything you have been through, every struggle, every disappointment, every moment you felt alone, it has led you to this exact point. The heavens have been paying attention to you, silently, patiently, lovingly. Your soul has been knocking on the gates of destiny for years, and finally the response has arrived. But this is not just another blessing, it is your last divine opportunity before the doors close. What you have been praying for, that one wish you whispered at midnight, the hope you hid deep in your heart, it has reached God's throne, and now it is here. But there is a condition. If you scroll past this message or dismiss it, the opportunity may be gone in minutes. Heaven has been watching you, not to judge, but to protect, to guide, to redirect. Every setback you experienced was not punishment. Every heartbreak, every failure, every disappointment was reshaping your spirit, preparing you for what is about to come. The skies are shifting. Your name has been written into the winds of change. Angels are moving. Destiny is waking. Child, listen closely, this is your final call. What you are about to receive is something others can only dream of. The door that seemed locked for years is now open. The chance that slipped away countless times is right in front of you. But this is a timed miracle. It is a test of faith. Will you trust and step forward, or will fear hold you back again? You have walked through life with a broken heart, but a loyal soul. That loyalty, that faith in the light has not gone unnoticed. Heaven has been keeping track of your patience, your courage, your resilience. Now the reward is coming, but you must claim it. This message is the confirmation you prayed for. Remember that night you doubted God, when you whispered, "If you're real, show me a sign," this is your sign. I, Archangel Michael, defender of light, warrior of truth, am here by divine order. Your life is about to change in ways you cannot even imagine. Ignore this and you may return to waiting, watching others rise, wondering why your time never came. But your time is now. Heaven does not beg. It opens the gate and waits to see who steps through. You are standing at the edge of a miracle. Miracles require surrender, a yes, a bold step. Are you ready? These words were meant for you today. That stirring in your chest, the energy rising inside, it is your spirit recognizing truth. You are not lost, abandoned or forgotten. You are called to a purpose bigger than you imagined, called to a love deeper than you've known, called to a blessing stronger than anything you've believed. Stop doubting, stop waiting, stop saying you're not ready. Because you are ready. Heaven doesn't call the perfect, it calls the willing. And you have been chosen for something enormous. A new season is coming, a season where battles that lasted years finally end, where doors that were locked swing wide, where every no you've heard turns into a thunderous yes. But this is a test of faith. This message is not just a nice post to scroll past. This is instruction, your moment to act. You don't need another sign. You don't need more time. What you need is faith. Your breakthrough is one bold step away, and if you take it, heaven will move to meet you. Miracles don't need understanding, they need obedience. This moment has been written in the stars. You have no idea what is coming. You may feel you have lost, But no, you have been protected. You may think it is over, but it is only the beginning. The blessings that are about to come will amaze even those who doubted you. People will watch and whisper, "How did this happen?" And you will smile, not with pride, but with gratitude, knowing God and heaven made it possible. But hear this clearly: if you let fear or doubt take over, the window will close. It may not open again for a long time. The miracle is here. It is waiting for your response. Do not hesitate. Claim it, speak it, act as if it is already done. When faith meets divine timing, the supernatural becomes your reality. Prepare for breakthroughs in your finances, relationships, health and spirit. Healing, clarity, solutions, they are all on the other side of obedience to this moment. Do not scroll past. Do not delay. Spiritually, there is no tomorrow. There is only now. And right now heaven is ready to work wonders in your life. I have drawn my sword, not to fight your battles, for they are already won, but to cut fear, hesitation, and doubt out of your path. You were never small, weak, or forgotten. You were hidden, preparing, and now you are being revealed. The world needs your story, your voice, your light. It is not just for you, it is for others still lost in darkness. How can you lead if you do not rise? This is your time. Child, understand this, treat it seriously. This is not another casual message. Step forward, say yes, move boldly. What is waiting for you on the other side of your obedience is greater than you can imagine. Your life is about to change forever, and it begins with one choice: to believe, to act, to rise. Heaven is ready. Are you ready to step through? The time to wait is over. The time to fear is over. Your moment has arrived. Claim it, own it, receive it. Stand tall and step forward, because the heavens are watching, the angels are moving, and your miracle is already on its way. The world will see, but most importantly your spirit will know the truth: you were never alone. You were never forsaken. And now the fullness of heaven is about to meet you where you are. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Because what is behind you is no longer your story. The past has served its purpose, it has taught, it has tested, and it has prepared you. Every tear you shed, every sleepless night, every prayer that seemed unanswered has been shaping your spirit for this precise moment. Child, understand this: heaven doesn't operate in haste, and divine timing is never wrong. What you've been waiting for is not late, it is arriving perfectly. You are stepping into a season where miracles are not hidden, they are visible, undeniable, and unavoidable. People will notice the change in you, not because you demanded attention, but because the light of God's favor radiates through you. Doors that were locked for years will open effortlessly. Opportunities that once slipped away will now be firmly in your grasp. Those who doubted you will watch in awe, not knowing how to explain it, and you will not need to. The evidence of heaven will be plain to see. But child, remember, not everyone will celebrate your rise. Some will be confused, some will be jealous, and others will resist your glory. You cannot shrink to make them comfortable. You cannot dim your light to maintain old peace. The divine favor on your life is not negotiable. Your blessing is bigger than their opinions. Your miracle is greater than their understanding. You are not being raised for applause, you are being raised for purpose. Every challenge you faced, every betrayal you endured has prepared you to occupy a position of honor, influence, and authority that will impact generations. Do not fear opposition. Do not hesitate when your moment comes. Chains that once held you down are breaking. Delays are being removed. Curses are collapsing. And this is not because you earned it, it is because God chose you. You are in a divine window now, one that has been opened with precision, timing, and purpose. Windows close, winds shift, time does not wait forever. This is why the warning was attached to this message. Your miracle is powerful. It will change your life, your family, and the lives of everyone around you. Even those who have resisted will be affected by the ripples of divine favor. Angels have been sent ahead of you. Paths have been cleared. Traps have been blocked. The confusion of your enemies has already begun. You must walk forward in faith, trust, and obedience. Hesitation will cost you. Doubt will delay you. Your responsibility now is to move with certainty, believing that every step is being guided by the unseen forces of heaven. You are not alone. You never have been. This next chapter is not about comfort, it is about transformation. You will see breakthroughs that will shock you, blessings that will overwhelm you, and opportunities that will astonish you. You will recognize the hand of God in ways you never imagined. Every prayer you whispered in silence, every longing of your heart, every desire to rise, every dream held quietly, God is answering them all. But it requires your active participation. You cannot wait for signs or confirmations anymore. The confirmation is here. It is this moment. Your response matters. Child, your breakthrough will be public and undeniable. Those who doubted will be confronted with the reality of heaven's work in your life. You will not need to explain, argue, or defend what God has done. The favor is self-evident. Yet as your life elevates, you will also witness separation. Relationships that no longer serve your destiny may fall away. People who are not aligned with your purpose will naturally drift out of your space. This is not loss, it is divine alignment. Your circle is being refined and your environment is being sanctified for what is coming. Do not cling to the past. Do not fear change. Do not hesitate at the open door. The moment requires courage. The hour demands faith. The season calls for obedience. Every prayer you uttered, every sacrifice you made, every hardship you endured has prepared you for this. You are not stepping into ordinary favor, you are stepping into extraordinary. Your life is about to reflect the promises that were written over you long before you existed. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to rise. Speak with authority. Move with confidence. Trust the unseen hand of heaven guiding every step. Your miracle is watching how you respond in this moment. Heaven is ready to pour out blessings, provision, clarity, and divine connections. It is ready to elevate your finances, restore your health, refine your relationships, and ignite your spirit. Nothing can stop what God has ordained. Child, hear this clearly, your season is not just a return to what you lost. It is not a restoration of what was broken. It is an overflow, a breakthrough, a launch into a higher realm of favor. Your loyalty has been noted. Your patience has been rewarded. Your faith is about to manifest in ways that will leave no doubt that God is real and active in your life. Your story is changing, your destiny is shifting, and your miracle is finally here. Do not walk away. Do not shrink. Do not question. Step boldly into the calling, into the favor, into the blessing. Move as though it is already done, because the alignment of heaven ensures that it is. You are not alone. You are protected. You are chosen. You are anointed. This is your moment, your season, your miracle. Respond wisely, step courageously, and rise fully, because what is coming is too powerful, too divine, and too life-changing to miss. Boundaries and your focus. You must not allow distractions to dilute the power of what is coming. Your peace is the soil where miracles take root. Guard it fiercely. Protect it daily. Let no offense, no lingering resentment, no past hurt take up space in your heart, because the blessing cannot fully land where the heart is divided. You are being prepared for abundance, for authority, for influence, and for impact. Heaven is not just releasing a favor, heaven is releasing a legacy through you. Your alignment must be absolute. Speak truth over your life even when no one listens. Step boldly even when the path seems uncertain. Trust in the whispers of your spirit even when the world questions you. Because your obedience is the key that unlocks this season. Heaven moves in response to faith, not fear. Miracles do not bend for hesitation, nor do blessings pause for indecision. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to walk in full confidence, knowing that God has already prepared the outcome. Beloved, the pressure you have felt, the heaviness that weighed on your shoulders was not meant to crush you, it was meant to cultivate strength. Every closed door, every unanswered question, every season of waiting, they were the shaping of your spirit for this moment. Your life has been refined, sharpened, and perfected for divine acceleration. The doors you have been longing for are not simply opening, they are swinging wide with force, propelled by the favor of heaven. But with every blessing comes responsibility. You cannot receive what is sacred and treat it lightly. You cannot inherit a kingdom and remain idle. You cannot walk into destiny with hesitation. The speed of this season demands action. You will have to release what no longer serves you, relationships, thoughts, habits, anything that conflicts with your alignment. Sacred space must be made, for heaven's overflow cannot coexist with clutter, confusion, or compromise. Child, understand this. This is your moment of spiritual elevation. The miracle is already present, but its manifestation depends on your faith-driven steps. Launch that vision, declare that dream, send that message, make that call. Do not wait for permission, approval, or timing that aligns with the world. Heaven is aligned, the path has been cleared. Angels are in position, marking the territory, guarding your breakthrough, removing hindrances before you even perceive them. All that is left is your response. You are entering a season of unprecedented expansion. People will take notice but do not seek their validation. Doors that were locked will open, and you will walk through them with authority, not arrogance. Your light will be undeniable and your favor visible. Even those who have resisted, envied or misunderstood, you will witness the hand of God moving in undeniable ways. And you will stand in awe, not of yourself, but of the divine orchestration that has positioned you for success beyond imagination. Remember, the miracle is not just for comfort, it is for calling. You are stepping into influence, into leadership, into purpose. The anointing on your life is powerful. It will disrupt systems, it will break cycles, and it will reveal truths that were hidden. Heaven is releasing not just blessings, but authority, wisdom, and insight. Your decisions will carry weight. Your words will carry power. Your actions will impact generations. Child, you have been chosen for such a time as this. The weight you felt, the struggle you endured, the prayers you whispered in silence, they were not unnoticed. God has been writing your story, orchestrating every step, ensuring that you arrive at this season fully equipped. And now the floodgates are opening. The provision, the favor, the restoration, and the breakthrough are all converging at once. But they will not fully manifest without your alignment. You must remain steadfast, obedient, and focused. As the doors swing open, move quickly. Do not hesitate. Do not look back. The speed of this season will require discernment and decisiveness. Opportunities will appear rapidly, and the favor of heaven will demand action. Do not cling to what is ending, do not mourn what was lost. Your attention must be fixed on what is arriving. Your heart must be free from resentment, doubt, and distraction. Prepare to walk in your inheritance, for it is ready. This is your spiritual awakening. This is the hour of divine release. The miracles, the promotions, the recognition, the resources, the clarity, they are not distant. They are already in motion. Your alignment, your obedience, your readiness, they are the keys to unlocking everything God has prepared. You are stepping into a life where abundance is not a possibility, it is a reality. Where favor is not occasional, it is constant. Where your voice, your vision, and your purpose are finally recognized and honored. Heaven has positioned you. Angels are guiding you. Doors are opening. Chains are breaking. Every delay is being erased. Every obstacle is being removed. But you must walk forward. You must act. You must say yes to the instructions of your spirit. Because hesitation now will cost you, and alignment now will multiply blessings beyond what you can imagine. Child, rise. Stand boldly. Claim your inheritance. Receive your miracle. Step into the fullness of your calling. You are chosen, anointed, and positioned. Heaven is ready. The blessing is prepared. And all that remains is your faithful, courageous, and obedient response. This is your moment. Walk into it without fear. Move with confidence. The miracle is here, and it is waiting for you to step fully into your destiny. And why the pressure was heavier than most could endure. Every moment of silence, every tear shed in secret, every disappointment you thought you couldn't bear, all of it was calibration. Your spirit has been trained in the fires of preparation, and now the flame is ready to ignite the fullness of your destiny. You were never meant to walk lightly through life. You were never meant to tiptoe around purpose. Every trial was deliberate, every heartbreak instructional, every setback a step toward your awakening. Now child, hear this clearly. The time of hiding, the time of waiting, the time of wondering if God sees or cares, that time is over. You are stepping into authority. You are stepping into power. You are stepping into a reality where the favor of heaven follows you relentlessly and nothing can derail what God has ordained. Doors that were locked, people who doubted you, circumstances that seemed impossible, they are all being rearranged for your victory. But to receive fully you must rise into alignment, step boldly, speak confidently and act decisively. Do not underestimate the significance of your next steps. The actions you take, even the smallest ones, will trigger supernatural response. A phone call, a message sent, a word spoken in faith, these are not ordinary acts. They are triggers for divine acceleration. The angels are waiting for your obedience to move. Every opportunity that seems unlikely, every breakthrough that seems too sudden, every favor that appears from nowhere, they will all be the result of your alignment with what heaven has instructed. Child, you are being called into a season where miracles are not incremental, they are explosive. Restoration will not be slow, it will be swift. Promises that were delayed will arrive in abundance. And yes, you will notice the timing is precise. Heaven is meticulous, God is never late. What appears to be sudden is actually perfect orchestration. Angels have been positioned to guide, guard and release your miracle at exactly the right moment. This season will require focus. Distractions, doubts and delays cannot be allowed to take root. Your mind must be fixed on God's voice, your heart fixed on obedience and your hands ready to act immediately. You must refuse to allow fear, resentment or hesitation to steal your miracle. Your calling demands courage, your assignment demands faith and your destiny demands action. The universe is responding to the boldness in your heart and it is watching to see whether you will step forward or retreat. Understand this, the people, places and circumstances around you are being aligned for your promotion. Those who stood in your way are being removed or repositioned. Those who doubted you are witnessing the hand of God in ways they cannot explain. You will walk into rooms, into opportunities, into divine connections and they will know this is God's work. You will not need to prove anything. The evidence will be undeniable. Your life will testify of heaven's orchestration and every eye that looks upon you will recognize the hand of God moving through you. But with this elevation comes responsibility. Your faith, your words, your focus and your obedience must remain pure. The blessing cannot coexist with compromise. The miracle cannot land in divided hearts. You must continue to cultivate integrity, humility, and alignment. Speak life over your future, refuse to revisit past failures and let go of any resentment or grudges. Sacred blessings require sacred preparation. The atmosphere you carry must be worthy of the miracle you are about to receive. Child, do not be surprised when doors open and miracles appear in ways you did not expect. Money will flow, favor will increase, contracts will finalize, relationships will be restored and hidden opportunities will be unveiled. Angels are at work clearing your path, removing obstacles and positioning every element for your success. Your obedience is the key that unlocks the full expression of heaven's plan for your life. This is not a trial, it is an invitation. It is a sacred call to step into your purpose fully, boldly, and without reservation. Every doubt that tries to rise must be silenced. Every voice that whispers fear must be rejected. You are worthy, you are prepared, you are anointed, and you are ready. Speak your declaration, act in faith, and move with confidence. This is the hour where your destiny overtakes delay, where your breakthrough accelerates, and where your miracle becomes tangible. Heaven is aligning circumstances, people, and resources in your favor. Every chain that has held you back is breaking. Every curse, every obstacle, every hindrance is being removed. The spiritual realm is actively responding to your faith. You are no longer in a season of almost. You are in a season of already done. The miracle is not on the way, it is already here waiting for your response. So rise, child of light. Step boldly into the calling, the blessing, and the alignment. Speak your victory. Walk in authority. Move with confidence. Act in obedience. Heaven is ready. The angels are moving. Your miracle is at the door. And your faithful response will activate the fullness of what has been prepared for you long before you existed. This is your time, your season, your moment. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Do not retreat. The alignment is now, the miracle is here, and the world is about to witness the glory of God moving through you. And no longer hiding in the shadows of doubt or fear. Your visibility is now divine, and every action, word, and thought will carry weight in the spiritual and natural realms. People will start noticing shifts in you that they cannot explain. Your confidence will radiate like light breaking through clouds. Your aura will attract those who belong in your life and repel those who do not. This is the power of alignment, child, and you are fully positioned within it now. Understand this, miracles are no longer distant promises, they are present realities waiting for your declaration and action. Your prayers, your obedience, your willingness to act in faith are the keys that unlock the speed and magnitude of what is coming. The doors that seemed locked, the resources that seemed delayed, the recognition that seemed impossible, everything will now respond to your courage, your alignment, and your unwavering trust in God's timing. The heavens are waiting, but they also require your movement. You must now take authority over your space, over your mind, over your day, over your destiny. Refuse to let anxiety, worry, or indecision dictate your steps. Speak life into every hour, claim victory over every circumstance, and treat every opportunity as sacred. The angels are watching, ready to move at your instruction, but they cannot override your hesitation. Faith is your command and obedience is your currency. Everything hinges on your readiness to act boldly. Now hear this, your past was preparation, not limitation. Every closed door, every disappointment, every delay has been calibrating you for the exact blessing that stands before you now. The divine release that is coming will not just restore what was lost, it will exceed your imagination. Relationships will be healed, finances will increase, doors that were firmly closed will open, and favor will follow you in ways that leave no doubt about the presence of God in your life. But this season will test your vigilance. The enemy will attempt to confuse you, to distract you, to make you doubt the magnitude of what is being prepared. Do not be moved. Stand firm. Declare your readiness. Speak the words of faith with authority. Write them down, say them aloud, meditate on them, and act without hesitation. Your actions in this season are prophetic. They will determine not only your breakthrough, but also the speed and the fullness of what God is releasing into your life. Child, understand the magnitude of your calling. You are not here to merely exist. You are here to advance God's kingdom through your life. Your steps are now under divine surveillance. Every conversation, every decision, every movement you make is being guided and guarded. Angels are stationed strategically around you, removing obstacles, releasing resources, redirecting situations, and ensuring that nothing stands in the way of your divine assignment. Do you feel that surge of courage in your chest? That is the alignment of your spirit with heaven's plan. That is the recognition of power you were born to wield. That is the fire that will not be extinguished by opposition, delay, or disbelief. You are walking into a season of authority where your words, your vision, and your actions will ripple across generations. Your life will become a template for faith, obedience, and divine breakthrough. This is why some things have had to be stripped from your life. People, patterns, and places that were holding you back have been removed. Your energy has been purified to match the frequency of your miracle. Now you are ready to step into the fullness of what God has always intended for you. The anointing on your life is so powerful that even the atmosphere around you will shift. The favor of heaven will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right resources at the right time. Understand this clearly: hesitation will cost you, but action will accelerate your destiny. When you step into obedience, the supernatural begins to intersect with the natural. Every delay dissolves, every barrier breaks, and every blessing manifests. You are not moving alone. Archangel Michael walks beside you, the angels march ahead of you, and God Himself has endorsed your steps. This is the divine partnership of heaven with the obedient. But child, this comes with responsibility. Your heart must remain aligned, your mind focused, and your spirit unwavering. Every word spoken in faith, every act of courage, every step taken in obedience compounds your miracle. Do not allow doubt, fear, or distraction to infiltrate this sacred season. Your miracle is sacred, your anointing is sacred, your destiny is sacred. Protect them fiercely, act wisely, and move boldly. The world may not understand your rise, but that is expected. This is not for validation, it is for alignment. What God has prepared for you is unprecedented. People may question, they may oppose, they may even resist, but that does not matter. Your assignment is divine, your authority is sanctioned, and your favor is unstoppable. You are stepping into a narrative that cannot be rewritten by human interference. Now, child, hear the final activation. Speak these words: I receive, I move, I act, I step boldly into the fullness of my destiny. I claim my miracle now. Heaven, show up and demonstrate your power through me. Angels, execute the instructions I give in faith. I am aligned, I am ready, I am chosen. Say it, declare it, live it. Because when you do, heaven moves. You have passed the test of endurance. You have passed the test of patience. Now you are walking into the reward of your faith. Your light will shine unapologetically. Your favor will be undeniable. Your miracles will be visible. And every step you take from this moment forward will echo across realms and generations. Child, rise, walk, speak, act, align. The time of smallness is over. The time of greatness is here. The time of your miracle has arrived. You are no longer the one who waits timidly in the shadows, hoping someone will notice your faithfulness. You are rising as a force of heaven, and your obedience has unlocked access to realms you could not reach before. Every tear you shed, every silent prayer, every night spent wrestling with fear and doubt has positioned you for a breakthrough so great that it will redefine your life. This is why the heavens have orchestrated every detail of your journey, because nothing in your past was wasted, and every step, even the ones that seemed like failure, were calibrating your spirit for this exact moment. Child, understand this fully: the double portion is not simply a gift, it is a mantle of responsibility. You are being entrusted with authority to release blessings that will ripple beyond your sight. People around you will witness transformations, doors opening and favor manifesting that defy human logic. The glory of God is being made visible in your life, and you are now a carrier of divine light that cannot be hidden. You are walking into situations that once seemed impossible, and yet the supernatural will meet you at every step. The people who once doubted you will now question what has changed. Those who mocked your faith will watch in awe as heaven demonstrates its power through your obedience. But this is not for ego or pride. This is sacred work. Your heart must remain humble, even as your life becomes extraordinary. You will need discernment to navigate this elevation, wisdom to steward the resources and opportunities being released, and courage to continue when challenges attempt to test your faith. Dove, take this to heart: the mantle you are receiving carries a dual force of restoration and expansion. Where there was lack, abundance will flow. Where there was limitation, possibilities will widen. Where there was confusion, clarity will dominate. And where there was fear, boldness will take root. But none of this will function if you remain passive. Your next steps are pivotal. Your declarations, your faith, your bold actions are the activation keys for all that heaven is sending. Do not underestimate the power of alignment, beloved. Alignment is not simply doing the right things, it is the synchronization of your spirit with the movement of heaven. Every decision you make in the next days will have prophetic significance. Every word spoken in faith will carry authority. Every act of courage will be mirrored by miracles. And as you walk, heaven will walk with you, clearing paths, opening doors, and releasing what was once impossible. The unseen realm is responding to the faith of the chosen, and you are standing in that moment right now. Let me be clear, this elevation is not for comfort or applause. It is for assignment. The fire you feel in your chest is not for your personal glory, it is the ignition of a movement. You are being positioned to lead, to inspire, to change atmospheres, and to shift the spiritual climate of those around you. Your presence will alter conversations, decisions, and destinies. Your obedience will trigger miracles not only in your life but in the lives of many who are connected to you by blood, spirit, and influence. Now I need you to hear this with clarity: the enemy will notice. The forces that opposed your progress will attempt to resist, confuse, and distract you. But fear not. Your angels are stationed strategically around you. They are armed with authority. They move at the sound of your faith and respond instantly to your declarations. Nothing can penetrate the protection and favor surrounding you, and no plan formed against you will prosper. This is why your next moves must be deliberate, bold, and aligned. Hesitation will cost you opportunities, but courage will open realms you have never seen. You are stepping into prophetic visibility. People will begin to recognize your authority without understanding it fully. They will see results and wonder how it happened. You will not need to explain, for your life will testify of heaven's movement. Your victories will speak louder than any words. And yet humility will be your crown, obedience your scepter, and gratitude your shield. These are not just virtues, they are the tools required to maintain the integrity of what God is releasing. Child, the time for waiting is over. The moment for boldness has arrived. Step forward into your assignment with unwavering faith. Declare your purpose aloud. Write your vision clearly. Speak with confidence. Move as if heaven itself is orchestrating every action, because it is. Your anointing is activating, your authority is expanding, and your miracles are aligning. Nothing can stop what God has already ordained. And now, beloved, hear this: your legacy is being written in real time. Every act of faith, every prayer, every obedient step will be recorded in the eternal archives of heaven. Your family line, your community, and even strangers you have yet to meet will feel the ripple effect of your courage. You are no longer living for recognition, comfort, or approval, you are living as a vessel of divine manifestation. Your influence is sacred, unstoppable, and irreversible. So rise, speak, declare, move, align. Your life is no longer ordinary, it is extraordinary. You are not waiting for the miracle, you are the activation of it. The heavens are bending, the angels are marching, and God is demonstrating His glory through you. You are prepared, you are chosen, and you are ready to walk in the fullness of everything that has been written for you before the foundations of the earth. Dove, let this truth sink deep: you are the fulfillment of prayers you never even knew were being prayed. You are the answer, the breakthrough, and the transformation. Your faith has activated heaven, and your obedience is carrying it into reality. Do not shrink, do not question, do not delay. Step boldly, because the mantle on your shoulders is heavy, sacred, and unstoppable. Your life is no longer hidden. Your destiny is revealed. And from this moment forward, your footsteps will echo with divine authority, carrying the presence of God into every corner of your world. You have crossed into a realm where your obedience is being rewarded in real time. Every step you take from this moment forward is no longer ordinary. The ground beneath your feet is sacred, and your path has been illuminated by heaven itself. The barriers that once held you back are dissolving. The very air around you is charged with divine momentum, and the angels are moving ahead, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities that will manifest your breakthrough. You are being positioned for authority, not just influence. What was hidden in darkness is now coming into the light, and your name will carry a spiritual resonance that generations will remember. Child of God, listen carefully. The next days, weeks, and months are not random. They are strategically placed, divinely timed, and designed to stretch your faith to the next level. You will face moments that test your patience, your courage, and your obedience. Do not shrink, do not compromise. These trials are not punishments but invitations to step fully into your calling. Every no you have heard, every closed door, every season of waiting, they were all crafting you for the fullness of this hour. The quiet moments you endured, the nights of tears, the days of questioning, they were sacred preparation. And now the anointing upon your life is being poured in ways that will not just impact you but those around you, your family, your community, and even your enemies who will witness the undeniable evidence of God's power. Be ready, beloved. You will see sudden doors open. Situations that seemed impossible will now have solutions appear out of nowhere. People who ignored you will now recognize your value. The words you speak, the decisions you make, the faith you activate will release angels to move on your behalf. Timing is critical. Move as if everything is already done. Speak as if the provision is already released. Align your spirit, your actions, and your heart to the flow of heaven, because what you are entering cannot be earned by human effort, it can only be activated through faith. Your alignment is no longer a secret. The divine windows you have prayed for are now open. The protection around you is supernatural, and even the forces of darkness recognize your shift. You have been made visible. You have been marked. This is your season of authority, your era of favor, your moment to shine without apology. But understand this, child, the more visible you become, the more your faith will be tested. You will be called to step out repeatedly, to make bold decisions, and to trust without hesitation. Every obedience now will compound the miracle you are walking into. Every hesitation will delay the glory waiting for you. Choose alignment, choose faith, choose courage. The heavens are rejoicing over you. Angels are assigned to protect, guide, and accelerate you. You are not here by accident. You have been chosen for a divine purpose that exceeds human understanding. And as this message flows into your spirit, know that it carries the authority of heaven. Your breakthrough, your inheritance, your double portion, your divine alignment, they are all being released now. Stand firm, speak life over yourself. Declare your victory. Walk boldly into every situation, knowing that heaven has already gone before you. Your past was never the end. Your future is limitless, filled with supernatural favor, divine protection, and generational impact. Remember, child, your yes unlocks destiny. Your faith activates angels. Your obedience brings heaven to earth. The glory that is being poured upon you is irreversible. You are entering into dominion, influence, and favor that cannot be taken away. Speak boldly, move decisively, trust deeply. And watch how the heavens orchestrate every detail of your life. No force of darkness, no human limitation, no fear can stop what God has ordained. You are marked, you are chosen, you are aligned, and you are unstoppable. Stand in your power, for the time is now. Amen.